afternoon, everyone.
How are you, Shirley?
My name is Jim Hunt, and I serve on Mayor Menino's cabinet as the Chief of Environment and Energy for the City of Boston. And we're here in the great neighborhood of Dorchester, my home neighborhood, to launch an innovative new partnership program, a pilot program to test out weatherization services in the City of Boston. I had a conversation with the mayor less than a year ago where he said, Jim, we need to do more for the residents of Boston to really help fill some of the gaps on energy efficiency. We have a great opportunity with new incentives at the federal and state level, but they're not reaching to some of the people who need it most. We have great services with our partners at ABCD that serve low income. Residents can access free services through our utility partners at NSTAR National Grid, but it tends to be the higher income residents that access those. What about those people that are caught in the middle? So we're here today to launch an innovative partnership, really the brainchild of Mayor Menino, who is helping green our city in every way. And as we green the city, we need to help residents green their homes. Please join me in welcoming our green mayor, Mayor Menino.
It's great to be here in Dorchester, and as we move Boston's green agenda forward. Boston continues to be in the cutting edge of environmental sustainability. We are constantly looking for new ways to decrease our city's carbon footprint and increase economic opportunities associated with the green of Boston. And today I'm excited and proud to announce yet another project on the path to even a greener, more sustainable Boston. This program does three things. It improves the quality of our environment, reduces energy bills for homeowners, and it creates jobs.
What would you like to say?
Thank you.
Adrian's representing the family and saying thank you to Mayor Menino, thank you to Mr. Hunt, Mr. Christian, Mr. Chapin for allowing us to pilot this program. I definitely benefited from it. I'm looking for my next step technician who took me through the moves, who comes from a family of educators. I am a teacher in Boston Public Schools. And when I said to him, why are you the only one not in education? He said, I am. I educate people about their houses. And that's exactly what he did for me. I've lived here 20 years, and I now know the difference between a furnace and a boiler. I now know which of my doors needed the weatherization. I learned what I suspected, that my stucco house didn't have insulation. But I also learned that I don't have to be intimidated by that, that it's not the whole house. It's not every 6 inches that needs to get a hole, but it's the attic and the basement, the ceiling of the basement and the floor of the first floor. So I learned so much, and for that I'm grateful. Every day I make sure our BPS students learn, but last Thursday I was able to be home and I learned, and I thank you. Being here in New England and living in an old house, 1922 for us, we have winter 10 out of 12 months. My heat is on, and I worry about it every winter. And I can go into next winter a little bit calmer than I have the past few, knowing that I know the next steps to go. So thank you. And last but not least, my concern as a middle-income worker in BPS is that in Boston, is that there's nothing available for us. As was stated earlier, there are a lot of programs if my income was lower. And if my income was higher, I wouldn't have to worry. But being in between keeps me like a rock against a hard place. And this was the first time in my 20 years of being a homeowner that I saw something that I was eligible for. And so once again, I thank everybody. Maria, thank you, thank you, thank you. She fielded my calls and my faxes, but I thank everybody who selected me. And my kids and I are definitely benefiting from this. So thank you very much.
Again, joining with everything that's been said, we are pleased to be working with Mayor Menino in greening the city of Boston. BCI is a proud partner of the City of Boston's Renew Boston program to create green jobs for Boston residents, especially those located in Boston's empowerment zone. And that's a specific geographic area of the city that has about 60,000 people living in it. We've been working to do this for the last 10 years with the mayor's help, and we continue to do that. About 8 months ago, Boston Connects launched a program called Greening the Empowerment Zone, that specific low-income section of Boston, with an investment of $300,000 to deal with 3 major goals, specifically to partner with easy businesses to create green jobs such as Next Step Living, to train Empowerment Zone residents so that they could successfully succeed in these jobs, and then to introduce young people, our youth, to opportunities that will exist in this green economy. Today, we see that strategy behind the first goal coming to life. Together with Empowerment Zone Business, Next Step Living, and our other partners in the Renew Boston BCI Creating Green Jobs, in which Empowerment Zone residents can achieve economic self-sufficiency. BCI is proud to be partnering with organizations like Youth Build Boston. Youth Build has for many years prepared young people for the construction industry, and now they're embarking upon preparing young people for the green industry. And we will be partnering with Next Step Living. They will be partnering with Next Step Living, and we will be funding them to help to create jobs for young people living in the Empowerment Zone. But this pilot and BCI's Green Initiative are only the beginning. The way we use energy is going to change, and this change will transform our economy. It is essential that the opportunities created by this transformation is available to all communities.